What's up, Salsa Bros? Welcome back. Today, we have Miss Renfros Habanero Salsa. It was $2.99 for this jar, so I'm going to give that $3 signs out of 5 for price. But I got to tell you, for this one, I've got high hopes. Because when I was looking online for hotter and hotter salsas to get some heat, I've noticed that Miss Renfros came up quite a bit. So they have a ghost pepper hot salsa, and they also have a Carolina Reaper hot salsa. So I was pretty excited. Unfortunately, I couldn't see where they sold those in stores. You'd have to buy them online, and it'd be a little more expensive. But I did find this in my local grocery store, and that is their habanero salsa. Looks like it's a family-owned company in Texas. It's got a little Texas sign, hot, so I'm assuming that means it's Texas hot, so it should be hot. And yeah, let's get to this one. Yeah, you gotta be Texas strong to open it. All right. Yeah, I'm smelling a little bit of heat. I'm smelling some peppery spice. I'm smelling some habanero, smelling some onion. All good things. So I could just tell by in the jar, but you know, that's gonna be a little bit more liquidy than some salsas, right? So it's not too chunky. I'm gonna go ahead and give that one like a 4 for chunky. You know, I can't really call it chunky at all, but it's not watery thin, you know. All right, first dip. Let's get to it. All right, right away, it's got like an interesting consistency. It's kind of like, I'm not even sure how to describe it. It feels really, really smooth, but like weird, like in a weird way that I've never had a salsa feel so smooth feeling. Giving the benefit of the doubt here, I'm giving a little bit of time because I know sometimes the habaneros creep up on you. I mean, you can bite into a habanero or a hot pepper and take a second to kick in, but I'm not getting immediate heat. Maybe I'm getting a little tickle on my tongue. I'm getting some spice, a little bit of spice, a little bit of tickle on my tongue, and a little bit of tingling sensation. Not a ton. I don't know if it's habanero heat worthy. So it's got some tingle, it's got some sensation of heat. Just, I was expecting more. I'll go ahead and give it a 6.5 out of 10 for heat. 6.5 for heat. For flavor, you know, this one's interesting. It's got like a nice kind of mellow flavor to it. It doesn't hit you in the face with anything, you know, with an onion or a habanero or a spice, or even tomatoes for that matter. It's like everything about it. I mean, if you can see the chip, it's kind of all blended together too. You get, once in a while you run into a chunk of a tomato, but it's got this like velvety smooth texture to it that's really interesting to me. I haven't had a salsa like it. But, you know, it's good. I do like the flavor. I feel like this one might be good like a hamburger to spice it up, because it kind of reminds me of like it's almost more saucy like than salsy, like just because that, again, that consistency. I don't know if there's something in the ingredients that would make it like that. Oh, they got cornstarch. Maybe it might be the cornstarch. That's the only thing I'm thinking that is kind of different that I don't see in every other salsa. But because of that, it's got, yeah, it's like that. That's probably what it is. It's like that cornstarch thickness. You like if you're going to thicken up a sauce when you're cooking, you put some cornstarch in it. It's got that kind of texture to it. And again, you get the flavor of the habanero more than you get the heat. The thing about the habanero is it's a flavorful pepper. So for flavor, I'm gonna give this one a 7.5. I like the flavor of it. I like the flavor. The texture is a little bit different, but I'm enjoying it. I think it might be, you know, for a salsa, it seems a little bit weird for a salsa for me. But yeah, so if you use it as more of like a condiment than a salsa, I mean, that's kind of like the consistency I'm getting. But the flavor's there. It's good. It's a balanced flavor, and you get some of that taste of the habanero pepper. But for this one, it's pretty good. You know, I don't really have any complaints. It just didn't blow me away in any aspect. So I'm going to give that a solid 6.5 Salsa Bro score. Thanks for watching. And before I go, I'll leave you with this.
Thanks for watching. Let me know if you'd like to see me do the other Miss Renfros flavors, the Ghost Pepper and the Carolina Reaper. Don't forget, if you want to help the channel, smack that like button, hit subscribe if you aren't already, join the Salsa Bro squad, and I'll see you next week.